Hi everyone, it's your favorite tarot reader, Stephanie. I am back with this. Apparently, it's gonna be a series at this point because I've got a lot of messages, a lot of requests for free readings and to be mentioned in the videos, which I am loving doing this, I would be honest. So, without wasting any more time, let's just get started. So the first reading is for the initial SH. As they mentioned, they wouldn't be like to be addressed by their real name. So let's just call them Miss S for the sake of the reading. So the question that they had is uh, how is their future partner gonna be like? How is their husband gonna be like? So let's just see what the cards tell me. Okay. And the first card we got is a Knight of Cups. The second card I've got is the Empress. Let's keep moving. We've got the Page of Cups and Six of Wands. And we have got the Devil. Ooh, a little interesting, isn't it? And now, just to complete the spread, we got the Three of Swords. All right. So, for the first card that we got, which is the Knight of Cups, I would say your potential husband is going to be someone who's very creative. Maybe they are in a field that requires creative work more than, paperwork or logical work, or basically something which is a little different from boring office work. I would say they're also a quite romantic person, I would say, as this card suggests. So, pretty good thing for you. And he would be a person who's very charismatic and someone who likes to show his love. Someone who basically likes to express their love more openly. That's one thing I would say. Next, we got the Empress card. I would say this card represents you and your aspects. I feel your energy from this card. You have that soft feminine energy in your personality. That nurturing, that caring kind of a personality. And looking at both of these cards together, I think you both will look quite good as a couple. And then we got a Page of Cups. Again, it represents creativity. And seeing a male as an illustration, I feel again your partner is going to be creative, but I also think it could be something like that. Maybe they're not in a creative field, but they have a passion, maybe an artist or a poet. So that could be it. Maybe they have a, a nice job, a high paying job, but they're also very creative. So they have like a side hustle or some passion that they work on. Because I definitely feel this person is actually quite ambitious, which is evident looking at this card. Now we got the Six of Wands, which I definitely feel they like public recognition. They are very confident in what they do, and they like getting that attention for their work. So yeah, this again makes me feel they do a like very, how do I say that, some work which is very respected, but they also have a creative side, so they also work on that. Ooh, now we got the Devil card. It always looks a bit intimidating, but it really isn't, so don't worry about it. It just means they have some flaws in them, some dark side, so to say. I would say, looking at the overall reading, I think their flaw or their dark side would be that they're a bit materialistic or a bit egoistic. I feel that because they like attention, they like um, being a little pretentious, so to say, showing off in a way. So ego could be one thing, and materialism could be another thing, which could be a flaw that they have. Now we got the Three of Swords. This card doesn't look really good for a love reading, does it? but it could actually mean looking at their overall personality. They are not the kind of person who is very in tune with their emotion, or someone who's basically emotionally intelligent, I would say. So that could lead to you two having problems and a bit of, you know, pain, so to say, in your love, which this card represents. So there might be some issues, but I guess you guys will be able to work it out. So this is your reading for the initial S, and now let's move on. Okay, so the next reading is for uh, another lovely miss whose initials are R, and their question is, will they have a reunion with their ex whose initial is A? So let's get started with their reading. First of all, their question was when they will have a reunion, when they will, patch up together. But I feel first we need to do, is there going to be a reunion? Because if there's not going to be, then how can I predict the time of it? So first we'll see if there is going to happen, a patch up is going to happen or not. So I'll do a 3 card spread with a yes or no question. Very simple, and let's see what we get. Okay, the first card, that is a really positive card, I won't lie. That's a yes and a very positive card. Okay, this is the second card. Again, a yes, and again, very positive. Let's see. The last one is, oh, again a yes card. Girl, you are lucky because if you really were hoping for this reunion, that is gonna happen. We got 3 yeses, and not even just that. We got a very positive symbol of love. First, we got the lovers card themselves, which is like chef's kiss. If you're looking to get back with your lover, and then we got a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Wands, a king and a queen card together. What more sign do we actually need? Now I will do a time frame reading to see when will you guys meet together. So let's do that now. All right, let's see when you guys are going to get back together. Okay, the first card we have got is 4 of Pentacles. Let's get the next card. We have got King of Swords. Now we just need one more to confirm this. Interesting. So, looking at these cards, I would say you guys are likely to patch up around, it could be really quick, it could be anywhere around 2 weeks to 4 months. I usually associate the Wands card as days, Swords as month, and Pentacle as years, and the Cups card as weeks, basically. But the context also really matters in a reading, and that's why I'm considering this as a month card. And the Wand card usually symbolizes days, but seeing the overall energy, I don't think it's going to happen that fast. So I will consider this as weeks. So my prediction would be around 2 weeks to 4 months. You guys could get back together, and it heavily depends on him because I'm seeing 3 male figures in the car. So I think it's really dependent on him. Like it's completely, if he puts the effort, then you guys are gonna get back together. Also, if you would like me to extend on my reading, you can reach out to me. I do take paid reading sessions as well, not in video, unless you want this and you enjoy this a lot. But I do paid reading sessions which are chat based on Reddit, Instagram, Discord, anywhere you want to approach me. And I do offer special prices for Indian clients because I am taking Indian clients right now. So if you would like to know more about your situation, just give me a DM and I will reach out to you as quickly as I can. All right, let's move on. Now, this reading is for Miss Shreya. They asked for a past life reading, but since I haven't really done a lot of those, I was a bit nervous. So then they asked for a love reading instead. So the question they had was, what is their next potential partner gonna be like? So let's just answer that for them. Okay, this is the first card that we got. Let's keep moving. I think I will do a six card spread for this as well, as I did in another one of this kind of a reading. We got this and this. Okay, interesting. All right, got this, and this. Hmm. I feel like I need to do two more cards. Let's see, where can I put them? I guess here for now. Yeah, alright. So, the first card that we got is this one right here. We got the Hanged Man. Looking at this, I feel your future partner right now he's going through a phase. Like he's going through a part of his life where he has to let go of a lot of things, sacrifice, and basically adjust with life. He's going through a phase of transition, is something I feel. Definitely a huge transition. Maybe it's related to career, that could be it. Now, we got an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that is a really good sign actually. I don't know why, but I feel like he is like very financially in a good state, like not him but like his family. Maybe they're rich or are financially very stable. So that is definitely a good sign for you, isn't it? All right. And then we got the Eight of Pentacles. Looking at this, I don't know why, but I feel he might be in college right now, or where he's learning and building his career. He is a hardworking person, I feel, and he is really trying to build himself up from scratch. This is going to get a little messy, and I know that. But let's just move on. All right. Then we got Two of Swords. So I feel he's definitely going through. I just said he's going through a phase, and he might be in a place that he has to take a decision. Like, what should I do? What would be the best choice in this matter? And he is really confused what path he should choose. Well, looking at this, it might be he's into school also. Maybe he's not into college yet. Maybe he's in high school. Well, that really depends upon your age, the querent's age. If like you are really young, it's likely that he's in high school as well. If you are a little bit older, maybe he's in college, and if you're like in your late 20s, definitely he's a working professional. But it really depends on the context of the reading. Okay, and now we got the Temperance card. Yeah. Okay, he's the kind of person who tries to balance things out in life. Like he tries to balance his academics, his work. He tries to balance time for his family, which is a good sign indeed to see in a partner that values balance in life, who's not totally obsessed with work. All right. And then we got Ace of Swords. So he's definitely a person who thinks more logically. He is someone who values mental clarity and has a sharp mind and is good at conflict resolution, I would say. Okay, the last two cards that I got, one is the Emperor and the other one is the Hierophant. I don't know, I just don't know how to pronounce this card properly. Kind of embarrassing being a tarot reader? Yes, but please don't judge me for that. Alright, this definitely gives me the overall energy of the whole reading. I think he's a very masculine person in the sense like he's He leans more towards traditional masculinity, the providing and taking care of the woman mindset, kind of. He could also be the eldest son of the family. And looking at this card, I feel he's someone who believes in traditional gender role. He's someone who believes that men should be the ones responsible for taking care of the woman. And yeah, he could be a quite traditional man in the sense. I wouldn't say conservative, because someone can be traditional and not conservative. So yeah, so this was the reading for Shreya. I hope you enjoyed it.